This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Art of Grind, a short new documentary from Dominic Gill. It's a celebration of modern biking, showing two sides of bike culture, which seem different on the surface, but share an underlying love of the physical design of their rides, as well as the actual cruise. On one hand, you have a cyclist who bikes on trails and natural environments, seeking speed and performance across long and difficult distances, while on the other hand, you have a group of enthusiasts who prefer to ride custom-made lowrider bikes through city streets. Whatever they prefer, they know it's not about which of these is preferable, since they both have to deal with the grind, both literal and mental. The movie is pretty clear in this messaging, even if it doesn't actually focus on it all too much. It seems more biographical, looking more into the thoughts and actions of the two separate parties and how they take part in biking culture, with the greater themes coming into play closer to the end of the short, as the two subcultures literally come together. Each side gets a decent amount of coverage, though much of the time is still spent on the bicycles and what they mean to the people being interviewed, rather than anything more personal beyond this hobby. Even so, we get enough to see them as fuller individuals, and the focus on their bike-related activities is entirely appropriate given the overall subject of the short. The concept of grinding, shown off in different contexts between the two parties, is still a constant thread between their stories, and to that end the movie is able to showcase their similar passions against wildly different expressions. There isn't much else to the film because of this, but again, that's all it wants to share anyways. The technical details of the short are where the rest of the effort seems to have been placed, especially in cinematography and framing choices. Shots are varied across the board, with a great amount of aerial photography that helps put a visual contrast on the natural paths and city streets that the respective bikers inhabit, but also a hefty amount of close-ups that bring out finer details, whether within the natural landscape or during a bike customization. There are even a handful of shots and locations that are visually matched between the two parties, giving a subtle hint at the connections between them. Editing is also pretty tight, though there are a few points here and there that seem a bit confusing or unnecessary, as if made for emphasis on certain lines but never appearing more than once. Overall, this short may not have too much to offer in the long run, but as it is, I'd say that what it offers is still very much interesting and could even double as a primer of the biking scene. Well, maybe. Art of Grind, Dominic Gill, 2022. 4 stars. I definitely say to give it a watch. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I still wish I could find a bike lying around this place. Then again, I could try and make a custom bike. There's bound to be enough junk around here to make something, right?